Good morning. It is Saturday of Memorial Day weekend.
Or Sunday.
Or Sunday?
Yeah.
Is it Sunday?
It is Sunday today.
Yeah, yesterday was Saturday. Hi. We're doing another training hike for our coast-to-coast trip, and this time we're doing 15-ish miles on the Metolius River, beginning at, where are we? Wizard Falls Fish Hatchery. Beautiful weather today, sunny, windless, 71 degrees. Should be a wonderful time. It's a little bit chilly this morning. Kind of cold where if you were standing still not hiking, you would be uncomfortable, especially down by the river. I'll go this way so I don't get run over. Oh yeah. Wizard Falls Fish Hatchery. Named after an actual wizard. And one of the nicest Forest Service bathrooms you'll ever see. Hey Jeff, what's your stoke level as we start our route today?
Ooh, I'm at like a 1. It's cold, yeah.
Cold? All right.
Well, maybe 2, because it's so beautiful here.
It is. It is. Beginning of our trek. West Metolius River Trail. We're going to follow this up to Canyon Creek. This will probably be a crowded route, seeing as how it's Sunday, not Saturday, Sunday of Memorial Day weekend. And this is one of the most popular trails in Oregon. So, starting off easy here. All right, about what, 2 point something in, Jeff? 2.3 in. We're at the famous springs on the Metolius just before we get to Canyon Creek. Gonna stop here and fill up or top off the water bottle because we're gonna be leaving the river and going through some dry territory. And why not fill your water bottles with absolutely fresh, clear, cold water? It's gonna be nice. A little bit of a tiny break. All right, we've done the first 3 miles-ish. We are approaching Canyon Creek and its campground. From here, we're going to get off trail for a bit, follow dirt roads until we hit the Metolius Wendigo Trail, and then we'll follow that most of the way to Camp Sherman. And it has been much, much less crowded than I expected it to be. So, yeah, it's been kind of nice. Still a beautiful day. We have reached Canyon Creek, and the road walk, such as it was, is over. We're embarking on the Metolius Wendigo Trail now, and we'll be on this for about, let's see, what mile are we at now, Jeff?
4.45.
So we'll be on this for about 6 miles. And it's pretty low-key and sedate. Doubt we'll see any people. Still a beautiful day. Stoke level still pretty high. All right, I think we're 6 miles in, maybe a little more than 6.
6.53.
6.53, goodness. It's usually longer than we go before our break, but it's kind of where it fell out. But that's good because that means our middle third of the day will be shorter. And at our second break, we go by the Camp Sherman store and we will have access to beverages and snacks of all kinds. We're here in a clearing right by Jack Creek on the Metolius Wendigo Trail. We're going to take a bit of a break, eat some snacks, let those feet breathe, and reward ourselves for what we've done so far. Beautiful day. All right, it's time for a treacherous crossing of what I think is First Creek. Jeff is doing it barefoot. I've got some sandals. At least one of us probably won't make it. Don't succumb to the current, Jeff. You can do it. I believe in you. Uh-oh, he's getting swept below the crossing. Mind the crawdads. All right, now my turn. Oh, that's not warm at all. That is like a tub of ice water. You could very efficiently cool beers in this water. Oh my goodness. So cold. So very cold. All right. We survived. We are still on the Metolius Wendigo Trail. The doldrums of the middle of the hike have set in. We are resorting to word games to entertain ourselves. We are perhaps a mile and a half-ish from Camp Sherman, where there will be salty snacks and cold beverages and a little bit of rest. All right, leaving the very crowded but very wonderful Camp Sherman store, where we snacked and drank. And now down the Metolius River back to the car. Boop-a-doop.
I wouldn't trade it.
Still working our way down the Great Metolius River. Here at Allingham Bridge, about a mile downstream from Camp Sherman, and about 4 miles from the car. We have reached Gorge Campground, 3 miles from the end of the hike, and we're going to now go away from the river to the uplands a little bit before dropping back down to the river and finishing up. Jeff, how many miles have we hiked so far?
13.36.
13.36, he says. And still feeling great. Still feeling strong. No temper tantrums. No hypoglycemic comas. We're doing good. Got water. Got Fritos in case we get hungry. And this is literally the only hill that we have to go up the rest of the way. So everything's coming up Millhouse. The uplands have been conquered. We're past the private property. Now it is time to descend sharply back to the river, where we will have about 2 miles left to the car. Bringing things to a close here on the Metolius River. Hey Jeff, what's our mileage say?
16.54.
16.54. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff's longest hike of his life. And we have made it feeling like $1 million. Now it's time for stir frying beer.